glad to have you with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The midshipman offense is on the field to start this game. Back to throw, it's Woodson. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Right back to the well. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
I like aggressive play calling. I really, really do. I support it. I support the analytics of it. And you can tell the play caller supports it as well. Fourth down, 3+. Who cares? I don't care.
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll send the back in motion. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. On the option, he'll do it himself. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
The give to the back. Still running at the 35. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Back to pass, it's Woodson. Got rid of it just in time. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing. They're going to get him for grounding. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Turning it on. Hard-hitting tackle.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They're working that left side. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Oklahoma's offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Sooners want to move quickly. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Unloads it left. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force the defense to stay honest. That's exactly what this guy brings the Sooner offense.
He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. The give to the back. Thrust that arm out. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Sowell. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
This defense has forced a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on 3rd and goal? And he is just swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And guys, that 3 ball has us all tied up here in the second. And we're all square as he sets to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And here comes the Navy offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Hodges. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Breaks into the open. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. They'll run the option. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice 1st down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The option look. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the option. Here's the handoff. Nice move to keep running. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. They'll leave it with him. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They'll immediately call timeout. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy the pageantry and the meaning of this great game. And, of course, it helps to have had ourselves an eventful first half in the Armed Forces Bowl.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, to start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. The short hands, it's Moore. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They believe they can run right here. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Knight.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move and still couldn't get loose.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Sooners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got it on the move. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he's already put 1 3-spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Navy will go back on the attack. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Offense lining up quickly.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
On the option. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Navy never afraid to go for it on 4th down, and they will to open the 4th. Trying to do it on the ground. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And I I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Touchdown, Navy! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Complete to the right. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Mateer. It's on target and complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Knight. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Sooners in the hurry up. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. Defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make...
Going for it all. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
That's how you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Wants to throw. It's Woodson. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Toss sweep right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They're going to run it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Finds a tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
This is exactly why third down is practiced every single day. Third and short, third and medium, third and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on third down.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build, that confidence.